This is Oxford Street. I thought since you're from Melbourne, I'd bring you the place you'd be most at home at.
Yeah.
Nah, I was joking.
No, it's the first place you took me, mate. So
Yeah.
straight there. Doesn't matter where we are. Straight
I
on
want to bring you
Oxford
somewhere
Street.
where you fit in.
Yeah.
On my fucking business, they ain't fucking with us. Clutching digits, tell the biggest fucking come and get us. Ain't no love for bitches, just for making dough. Can't I'm in this to the finish, just the way you go. On my fucking business, they ain't fucking with us. Clutching digits, tell the biggest fucking come and get us. Ain't no love for bitches, just for making dough. Can't I'm in this till the finish, let them haters know.
Good evening. Welcome to the Fortnightly report. We're back, season 2. Tonight our special guest is Lewis Spears.
What's going on, mate?
Welcome to the show. Gonna get in some questions from the fans. Tremaine Murphy said, "Give us your best joke of the day."
Best joke of the day. Fuck, you're gonna have to pay for that one.
Nathan Guthrie, when is MC Grab an Ad Pay doing a collab with Fortay, MC Cursor, or at least Battle Top Dog? Give us a shout out.
I don't know, man. Last time I talked to Grabbins, he was talking about you bashed him or something.
I don't know, can't
Yeah.
remember.
I don't know. I think he's a bit of a dog. He's a fucking shit rapper. He shouldn't make any more stuff.
What about battling Top Dog?
Yeah, he'll battle Top Dog. Like, I reckon they'd be about on par.
Yeah.
Skill level. Be a tight battle.
Top Dog was smashing. Tim Calenda said, "How many flippers, sluts, and glow sticks does it take to turn up at a cop party?"
Well, it depends, man. Never really been to a cop party.
What the fuck's a cop party, Tim? we don't party with cops. Fucking. And where did the name Nebs come from?
Nebs was just a stupid nickname that I got in school. I remember 360 was doing an album signing, and a few of my mates wanted to go. I didn't really know too much about him, but this was before face beef and all that shit. But he was doing photos and that, so I thought, yeah, I'll go. Might fuck with him a little bit, and I took Curse's first CD, the Nebulizer LP, up on stage, and while he was signing and taking photos, I had it out. Took a photo with 60. He didn't realise, and everybody in the crowd, it was either like half of them thought it was hilarious, the other half wanted to fucking kill me. And then my mate Costa just started calling me Nebs, and I was like, oh yeah, why not? And then it just picked up nickname, and then I just started using that in comedy, and now I'm Lewis Spears.
Harry said, "How many billies do you pump in a night?"
Fucking thousands, man.
Yeah.
Thousands. Oh, like weed,
Yeah.
not like kids called Billy.
No.
No, never.
Ty Horton said, "Who would you say inspired you as a comedian?"
Leno and Woodley were my main inspirations. I remember when I was about 12 or 13, my mum took me to their farewell tour, their last show together, and it was just the most, still to date, best comedy show I've ever seen. And it was like, fuck, that looks easy, I could do that. And I just started getting into it, and then only recently this year I've started doing stand-up. But for other people, there's Donald Glover, Bo Burnham, heaps of people really. Yeah.
Melody Baker said, "What is your most favourite thing the media have published about you?"
I think one of my most favourite thing was probably one of the ones we did this year. They were looking for people who had gotten married in New Zealand, who had crossed the ditch to get married, and I was like, yeah, I've done that. They ran this big story. They sent a photographer to my house, and I dressed up as a lad, and I had rainbow socks on, and I was putting the finger up like this in the photo, and they published it. We didn't even use fake names. Like I thought they'd just catch us out on it, and didn't use fake names, and they still published it.
Sam Maley said, "Who the fuck is Lewis Spears?"
I've no idea, man. Do you know him?
Never heard of it. Bill Ward said, "Lewis, where'd you get the Dragon Ball Z outfit from?"
That was a funny one. I got that for Muck Up Day when we finished high school. So I bought that, and then I don't know. I thought I might as well wear it in a video, and then all of a sudden everybody loved it. So I wore it a few more. I should get back in it. Really, I should be wearing it now.
Leachy Watt said, "What's the chances of MC Grab an Ad Pay making an album?"
An album? Fuck, that's a big project, isn't it? Maybe a mixtape. I reckon he'll do a mixtape. He's definitely got more songs on the way for sure.
James Parker, who's your Oz favourite rapper? Or favourite Oz rapper?
At the moment, man, it's like I've got like a top 4, which is like yourself, Cursor, really enjoying some of the new stuff Rates is putting out, and Greeley as well. He's got an album coming out soon, and I've listened to that, and it's fucking amazing. It's his first album he's done. It's coming out October 31st, and it's just some amazing stuff, real different, and it's real good to see him do the first album and it to just turn out sick. So I'm really excited to see how people feel that one.
Yeah, Rates has got an album coming out with Beat On too.
He's shown me some of that as well, and yeah, it sounds mad.
And Curse is dropping. We've all got some shit coming
Yeah.
soon. Ezra Northeast said, question for 4, what's the biggest challenge you've ever overcome? What's your greatest achievement?
Probably getting me on the show.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah, that'd be probably the opposite to what he just asked. But no, I don't know. Biggest challenge, staying out of trouble. Greatest achievement, staying out of trouble.
It's always good.
Same thing. What about for you?
Biggest challenge at the moment, I'd say, is writing my comedy festival show. I'm trying to write an hour, and biggest achievement hasn't happened yet. When I've got my biggest achievement, I'll let you all know.
Shane Smith said, shout out to him, and you should spit a freestyle on the Fortnightly report. No, sorry, Shane. Could be fucked. How about you?
No, I don't have my goggles, man.
Jaden Damia said, when I have my 16, how much would you pay to rap a couple songs? It might be a night to remember. I want it to be a night to remember. Do I look like a fucking birthday clown to you, Jaden? Do you think you're going to pay me? I'm going to dance in your backyard for your fucking birthday? Of course I fucking will. Just fucking send the right amount of money to PO Box, whatever. We'll come down to your party and fuck it right up for you. How about you? You perform at any birthday parties?
I've been offered a few 21st. Pinga Pete mostly. He's the one who plans all the parties. But yeah, definitely, man. I mean, I'm keen to do any kind of performance for the right amount of money.
And all the serious inquiries should go to forte1@gmail.com. Says Connor McCabe said, Forte, do you think Oz rap will just fade away like American rap and just become shitter and shitter every day?
Yeah, man. I haven't seen one American rap song for years. It's just gone. Doesn't happen anymore. I
think Oz rap will get shitter and shitter. It's at a fucking pretty shitty low at the moment, but I think there's going to be plenty more gronks, plenty more sad cunts. Tom said, 4, is Come Smoke Me 2 ever coming out? It should be out by the time this comes out. It should already be out. And Lewis, what's life like after Face Beef?
It's really good. Like, since leaving it, I've really been trying to establish myself as in my own solo career. I've started stand-up, been doing that for 8 months. I started a new page, and it's getting pretty big now, and I'm really excited about coming into my own. It's cool, doing well.
Brett Dixon said, how did you blokes meet?
How did we meet?
You were first brought to my attention when fucking I was recording with Beat On at St. Mary's, and he's bad for going on YouTube and going, oh, look at this when I want to record. So I really couldn't give a fuck about half the shit he plays. And one day he's like, look at this guy, man, ha ha ha, he's on a current affair, this, that. I was like, turn this shit off, fucking, I want to record. And then a week or two later, I think you put like a canine on one of your videos, or was it?
Yeah.
No, actually, I did a video and you commented on it.
Yeah.
And I showed it to him. I go, look, this is that guy you were showing me last week. Now he's commenting on my shit. So he must have summoned you somehow that.
Yeah. I felt every time someone shares my video, I can feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just happened down the road.
Whereabouts do you feel it?
Oh, it's a full body experience.
Yeah, and then after that, I was like a week or two before you'd been brought to my attention, and then when he said, oh, he likes your shit, and I was like, this cunt's a fucking big troll. We need him on our side. We better not go again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Sick cunt.
Yeah, I need some real life boys back me up as well.
But you've trolled a lot of people. Like, what's some of the main ones you're known for?
Oh, the main ones we're known for is probably the Janoskians. We went hard on them. The latest one that I did was Adrian Van Ooyen. Hopefully by the time this is out, it'll be Daniel Amos, old mate Damos. Shout out to him. And
what about Josh Galea?
Oh, I don't know who he is. Don't know who Josh Galea is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's a bloke, works at the pizza shop. Lachlan Hunt said, Lewis, is it true that when you were younger you used to tear the legs off frogs and feed them to your dog?
Yeah, that's very true, Lachlan. I know Lachlan. Fucking shout out to DF, the fellas.
Is that one of your mates?
Yeah, he's one of my mates. There we go. Fucking hectic comment, man.
Zach Corliss said, how often do you inject with Jimmy the Junkie?
Oh, I don't really do it much, but I hear Pinga Pete gets on it fucking bad as, depending on if you can find a good dealer. But yeah, he's pretty bad, man.
James Cook said, Lewis, I think you're a funny cunt and should individually cunt punt every Janoskian fan because they are gay cunts that smoke shard through a hollow dildo.
That's very specific, isn't it? Fuck. That's a lot of work, I think. I'll give it a go, though. Maybe electronically. I'll do that for a bit.
And he said, and to Fortay, anything big coming up other than your album? It's nothing bigger than my album coming out, buddy. And we even got fucking Jimmy the Gent here. Jimmy, say hello to the people at home. He's producing the album.
He's just a hand and legs. That's all he is.
So he's trying to stay mysterious. You know, he's wanted at the moment, so he can't really. Technically, wasn't here. Kieran Dakin said, Forte, do you want to challenge me to a doobie rolling contest? No, I don't. Kieran, fuck off.
Wouldn't be a contest.
I don't roll doobies. I smoke cones. And if you call them doobies, you're probably a fucking homosexual. Fucking Luke Wintour said, question for Fort. I see Curses coming Brisbane November or December. You coming too or not? Not sure right now. So I'll check my schedule. I'll get back to you, Luke. Josh Hancock said, how many pingers can Pinga Pete take?
It's unlimited, really. Like I don't think I've ever seen him stop. Like he hasn't stopped yet. So maybe when he does stop, he's keeping a tally, and we'll let you know.
Nut Hangmo said, how did you and Curson meet? What got you into producing hip hop, and do you sell beats or keep them for the team?
I don't produce any beats. You got the wrong nebs there, which is understandable. But me and Curson met down at LMG Studios. I was a fan of his stuff since 2011, and I just assumed that probably never crossed paths really with this community. I never really thought that comedy and Oz rap would kind of mesh so well, but yeah, he was aware of my stuff and I was aware of his stuff, and like it's kind of interesting. Like in 2012, I was going to his shows and just by myself because all my mates were too scared to go. They thought they'd get bashed, so I went by myself. I was like, "Fuck you guys, then."
Oh, he's lucky he's mate at home.
Yeah, I know, right? And then fucking just last year, I was on stage with him filming. So yeah, it's been really cool.
And
like
you've helped film some of the clips we've done up there as well.
Yeah, I've done some of his clips as well. So it's really kind of cool. Just yeah, if you work hard at anything, you know, people who have become successful in what they're doing can respect, you know, the work ethic regardless of what type of thing you're doing.
You don't limit yourself. You
yeah.
know. David Gilmore, shout out to the Melbourne boys. He said, keep kicking goals, Lewis. Gavin Sherwin said, hey Ford and Lewis, when was your last run-in with the cops? Mine
was when they rocked up to my house to talk to me about cyberbullying and that.
Yeah.
And that was interesting. They wanted to bring me in for questioning about some shit that I supposedly did. They said in the news they were going through my internet history. This is a while back when a school got pranked on April Fools, and I said that the school was closed for that day due to a fire or something, and so that went nuts in the news. And then the figured out that I put up all this shit on my page saying that I did it, and then the police said to the news that they were going through my internet history, which is a bad idea, really. I mean, I try to keep my internet history cleared every day because fuck, all they'd find is just porn, really, on mine. No, if you want to do anything weird, you don't do it at your own computer, hey.
So they figured out, or you told them it was you, basically.
Yeah, they didn't figure it out. They had to be told by me that it was me, and
what sort of chaos did that cause?
Well, I think about hundreds of kids just didn't go to school.
Yeah.
And then it went massive in the news, and a whole bunch of people at that school got questioned about it, and then I said that I did it. And yeah, and then the police went through my internet history. I had them at my door asking me questions and that. But really, like,
Really, you did them a favour because school's shit anyway. They
yeah,
should.
school's
What
shit.
are you going to learn at school?
Yeah, like really, like the only people who didn't like it were the news, and they forgot about it in a week. All the other kids were like thanking me for about a month.
Oh.
So really, there you go. Should
If
be
you
a day
want-
off every day.
If you want a day off at your school, contact Lewis and he'll
Yeah.
organise for it to be done.
Yeah, it'd be sweet.
What was it? Can you remember your last run in with the police? Is there anything like
Fuck, it would have been on those Instagram things, no?
what?
I want to say that
nah,
fucking
I-
every weekend.
yeah, at one stage there's been a lot lately, but
Too many to remember.
I got pulled over the other night on my street, and I might not have been smoking marijuana pretty close to the time I heard the siren. Might not have had a bong next to me. I did get ref tested, and I did get let go, and I thought, what the fuck just happened there? So like, congratulations, New South Wales Police Force. I love your work, and it's good to see you keeping the community in check. Ethan Treylin said, Nebs, you're a funny cunt, and what made you start doing what you do?
I've always been just a big smartass, and one day when I was in high school, they tried to expel me again, and I think it was the vice principal, my student manager said, you'll never get anywhere in life by being a smartass. And I was like, oh yeah? I'll take that challenge, and it's going pretty well, really. Like, yeah, I've always been a smartass, and now the only thing that's different is that I'm doing it online, and it's going well for me, and I love comedy, what I'm doing, so...
And now you're doing stand-up?
Yeah, now I'm doing stand-up, and I'm aiming for the comedy festival, so I'll be able to cyberbully you guys in real life. How mad's that? But yeah, it should be fun. Riley Wayne asked, how fucking tall are you? Pretty big, man. Like if
He's a
standing
tall
up, about this big. There we go. Can you see that? I'm 6'8", which is like 2 meters tall. My mates have started using me as a unit of measurement. The other day I asked my friend where the nearest 7-Eleven was, and he goes, oh yeah, it's about 5 Lewises down the road. On your left, you can't miss it. When was my last route? From Will McDonald. A couple hours ago.
Yeah, I just picked him up from the massage parlour.
Yeah. So
And gave him a Sydney special.
yeah,
I gave him
it was
a
great.
Sydney suck. And it's like a normal suck, they use extra gum. And yeah.
Shout out to Yang. Are there any other YouTubers you admire or would like to collaborate with in the future? At the moment in Australia, I think I've collaborated with everybody I'd like to. I mean, there's How To Basic and Max Mofo that I haven't shot with before, but I'd like to do something with them. But they're both in Adelaide, so if I'm ever down there, maybe. But as far as international, I'd like to collaborate with Filthy Frank. Like he's, I think
Sounds
he's
like a porn star.
yeah, I know. He's if you watch it, it's not far off, really.
Yeah.
What's the most embarrassing moment of your life from Emilio Covello? I've got a good story. When I was in grade 4, I was a bit of a weird cunt, had no mates in this one particular class because I was always talking and being a smartass that they just put me in the corner and left me to my own devices. The other kids weren't allowed to sit next to me because I disrupted learning too much. So I would just get bored and this one game that I came up with for some reason was how long can I not go to the bathroom for? And one day I won that game because I pissed my pants. I remember I asked the teacher to go to the bathroom, ran down into the bathroom, opened the door and then pissed my pants like on the bathroom floor. And then, I don't know, I would have been like, what's that, 10 years old in grade 4? 10, 8, I don't know. And yeah, so I just went back to class and sat on my seat with piss pants and then just wouldn't move, wouldn't talk to anybody, and then my mum had to come pick me up. So it was a fucking mad day at school.
That's fucked. I shit myself at the movies last week. That was pretty fucked.
How'd that go? Good movie?
It was a shitty movie.
Yeah, shitty movie. Josh Yates asked, what do your parents think about your career, face beef and comedy? When it first started, I was still in school, and I remember the school called my parents to tell them about it, as if they didn't know or something. Mum and when it first started, when all the news and that was talking about us, and when all this stuff, the mum was like, "Oh, you're gonna get bashed," and Dad didn't really care. He's like, "Go do what you want to do if you want to do it well." But mum was a bit of a stress head at the start, but the more I got into it and the more serious I got at it and the more I started to, get better at it, they started to get more comfortable with it. And now my mum will show my videos to her friends and that if she thinks they're funny enough. So yeah, they're real supportive, which is cool. Matthew Ross asked, have you ever gotten a bad reaction at one of your gigs? I haven't really had I've never been heckled before, and I never really had a bad gig where just none of my jokes went well, which I kind of want to have before the comedy festival comes around. Like I would like my bad gig to come before that, otherwise it'll happen when I'm doing my hour. But I've had jokes that I've forgotten or fucked up or just haven't been funny enough, but really comedy is one of the only things that you have to practice in front of an audience. So, you're going to have shit jokes that you think are funny, but just doesn't resonate with an audience. And the only way to find that out is to do it in front of people. So, yeah. Dion Shields asked, what is one thing that you want to accomplish more than anything? I think maybe 40 years down the track, I'd like to do a show at a stadium. Just a comedy show. I think that would be mad. That'd be amazing.
40 years.
Yeah.
It's a long way away.
Well, yeah, I've got a plan for the future, man. The only people who do stadiums are like Robin Williams, people like that. So I don't know. I'd like to get to that level to one day be able to do a stadium and do it well. What about you?
I don't know. I'm just taking it day by day at the moment.
Not planning 40 years ahead?
No.
You gotta get your schedule on, man.
I've got every day.
Tonight. Mitchell Farrow asked, did you ever get your bike back from Bo Brooks? No, I never did. He stole that when I was about 12. And that was when all the beef started. He was older than me, so he was bullying me when he was bigger than me. And then, I thought I'd pay him back. So if he ever gives that bike back and apologises for stealing it, I will stop. But until then, no, he'll have it. Here's a good one for you, Fortay. Jake Lawrence asked, would you rather sit on cake and eat dick or sit on dick and eat cake?
I don't really care if there's cake involved or fucking doesn't matter which way it goes, does it?
I don't know, it's a hard one, because if you sit on the cake, what if you want to eat it afterwards? Right?
I don't know.
Because if I reckon I'd rather
Mine
sit...
is pretty clean, but it's clean enough to eat off.
Well, yeah, I reckon I'd rather sit on cake and then eat dick, and then you get to eat cake as well. It's like best of both worlds. You get dick and cake.
I don't know. I'd have to sleep on that one.
Yeah, have to sleep on dick. My phone just died, but the last thing I read was someone asked who inspires me. People who inspire me were Leno and Woodley, and a big inspiration for me were the Chasers. Watching the Chasers War and everything growing up was absolutely mental, and that was like a real big driving force behind my thing. Like, doing serious political satire and then doing stuff in public and then just kind of making fun of anybody, as long as it was warranted, and that's kind of where I'm trying to push my career, is just making satire out of everything. And yeah, I've now had the chance to meet both Leno and Woodley, some of the Chasers. So it's been mental. Like, you work hard enough at anything and you'll meet the people that inspire you. So yeah. Wrap it up.
That's good. Thanks for coming on the show.
No dramas for it.
Been a pleasure.
Yeah, been a pleasure, mate. That was a gay handshake. Do you want to try it again?
How about I break your phone? And that's it for another week. We're going to have plenty more guests on the show soon. We've been away for a bit, but we're back now. Thanks again, Lil Spears. Good night.